ranchers, Craig, the ones we've spoke to, are divided about the wall, much like the rest of the country. And frankly, like you said, there's been so much rhetoric about the process of building and how much is being built that we said, you know what, we're going to get on the ground and see it for ourselves to show you at home what is the state of the president's wall. Let's watch. Rancher Kelly KIMBRO and her daughter MCKENZIE have worked this remote land in southeast Arizona for their entire lives.
Those of us that live right here on the border and are closest in proximity to the border realize that the wall's not the best strategic solution. We personally as a family don't want it.
Would you say the neighbors are divided regarding the border wall?
Absolutely. This was put in as a vehicle barrier. It has served its purpose really well.
But the 2020 election is right around the corner. And the president has a campaign promise to keep.
It's not build that wall anymore. It's continue building that wall, because we're building it.
In October, the government broke ground here with a promise to replace nearly 19 miles of existing barriers with a border wall. Now, that includes nearly 4 miles on the KIMBRO property just down the road.
Crews in Arizona, New Mexico, California, and Texas are racing to fulfill the president's goal of building 450 to 500 miles of border wall by the end of 2020. As of last week, 83 miles have been built, nearly all of it replacing existing barriers. Despite that fact, Acting Secretary of Homeland Security Chad Wolf argues it is all new wall being built.
When you put up what's behind us, that's not replacement wall. That is a new wall. That is a new physical infrastructure. I don't agree with the assertion that we're simply replacing wall.
Wolf making those remarks during a tour of the first new barrier built where none previously existed under construction in Donna, Texas. Back in Douglas, Arizona, KIMBRO prefers the car barriers, but is working with the government, letting them lease her land during construction for a say in the process.
We will never say we wanted it, but that's where we turned around and we went and said, okay, if it's going to happen, then we're going to be involved.
Involved in the future of the wall for the next generation of ranchers.
Seeing a border wall fragment the landscape's a heartbreak, but I know that roots run deeper than politics, and my family heritage will outstand whatever issues we face here, and I'm excited to keep that legacy alive.
So these ranchers, Craig, they've already been told that contractors are going to be on their land projected until February 2021. So it remains to be seen whether the administration is really going to make this 2020 deadline.
What about the president's assertion that Mexico is going to pay for it? Any updates
well,
on that?
Obviously that has not happened, and all eyes next year will be on Texas because that's where most of the new wall is going to go up. And there you have this whole issue with land disputes.
Right.
So
Eminent domain.
A daunting task for Jared Kushner.
All right. Mariana, thank you for that fact check. Always appreciate you.